Hi everyone, welcome back to series of advanced Java tutorials. So in this tutorial we are actually going to see how to invoke stored proc from JDBC. So the prerequisite for this course would be like we have to create a stored proc, okay, and we are going to invoke that stored proc from our JDBC program. So what is a stored proc? So ideally we are going to have some business logic written inside database, right? Stored proc is nothing but it's a program which is going to reside in our database, and it's going to run uh, on the tables or on the database objects that are available. Okay. So we are going to see how to create a stored proc. Okay, so stored proc is nothing but it's going to have business logic which will reside in DB. So instead of coming from the external layer like Java, so what will happen is, so stored proc also will be residing in the same database, and database tables or database objects also would be residing in the same database. So it would be easy to interact between different objects. Stored proc is one of such objects. Table is also one of such objects. They both reside in one particular database server, right? So it would be easy to interact within database server. So if we say Java application, so it is something which is outside database. So first we need to get connected to the database, then we are going to execute that stored proc, and this takes some time, right? So even though there has been Java and other frameworks coming up like Hibernate and everything, okay, but still stored procs has been predominantly used across different industries. So that's a brief of what exactly is a stored proc. Now I'm going to show you how to create a stored proc. Stored proc is also going to have two things: input parameter and output parameter. So let's quickly jump into creating a stored proc. So this has been the introduction. So let me show you how to create a stored proc. So as everybody is a beginner to this tutorial, right? So let me create a stored proc. But before that, let me drop the stored proc which is already existing. I'm going to drop the stored proc, drop, and apply. Okay, it's been dropped. Now I'm going to create a brand new stored proc, new procedure. So I'm going to name it temp, or else I can give any name first, SP, right? And I can add. So here stored proc is going to take input parameters and output parameters. So there might be some stored procs which only have input parameters. So if you select it, right, so these are the variable names. So it's like the same method, p underscore e number, and I am saying input output or input output. That's one thing. I'm saying that it could be of type number. There won't be any default. So I'm going to create one more thing. I'm going to say it as, but remember one thing. So whatever is the variable name that you are going to write, right, they has to be in the form of v underscore only. So it's a good naming convention that we have to follow. In and out varchar 2, and I'm just saying okay. So it's going to give us the template. Okay, now what I am doing trying to do is I'm going to do a select query. Select star from employee. Okay, let me give it. So it has two rows, B and B. So let me try to insert some of the rows. Right. It's been inserted. I'm going to say 99. This is the sample data that I'm trying to insert. Okay, and I'll just say commit. Right. So everything would be committed. So now we have a store prop which is already available, right? So we have just created a store prop. Okay, and if I refresh here, I'll be able to see that. But okay, it is still not created the store prop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a logic, okay, wherein so I'm going to pass e number from the front end as input to the store block, and I'm expecting uh, name as the output. So let me show you that. So ideally, I'm expecting name as an output, right? And so I'm going to write the same logic here. Select name into p underscore name, where p number equal to v underscore p number. This is the logic that I'm trying to write. I'm saying that select name into v name from which table? Employee table, where e number equal to this thing. This is what I'm trying to write, and I'll try to compile it. So null caused by, so it was throwing a lot of errors. Data replace user, name into v name from employee, where e number equal to this. So everything looks cool. So it seems like it's been created. Is it? Yes, it is. It's been created. Now I just wanted to run this. So in order to run this, right, so we follow some standard in order to run this. So in order to run this, we are going to write an anonymous block, wherein this block won't be having any name. So this is going to be huge on topic wise, because um, StoreProc is one thing which is very, very big concept, but I'm just trying to cover the very few basics. But yeah, so let me write this. Declare declare v underscore name. What I'm saying, varchar 2 of 50, begin end, and I'm going to write invoke the first underscore sp. What is that I have written? First underscore sp, and I am going to pass in p, comma, uh, so v name, v underscore name, right? So now all the data is going to come into v underscore name, because that's what we have done. So once this is done, I'm going to, I have already created a table which is nothing but output. Select star from output. I'm going to drop this table. So this is nothing. So table has been dropped, and I'm going to say dbms dot output dot put, and I'm just trying to print this. So this is the way to print a database query, database. It's like server. So once this is done, I will just go and say do this. So it's not giving me this output, right? So I was not able to see that. So what I'm trying to do is, I'll just create a table, some temp table, wherein I'm going to store the name. Create table temp underscore name. Okay, and it's going to have only one column, name, varchar 2 of, sorry, varchar 2 of 10, right? And yeah, that's it. I'm going to create a table. The table has been created. I'm going to clear the log, and now I'm going to execute this. And one more thing. So insert into temp underscore name values. So values would be p underscore name, right? Yep. So I have declared this. I was just executing this, and the values would be sitting into vname, and I'm just trying to insert this vname. I'm going to execute this. So it's saying that I'm setting to temp underscore name values. So it's showing some error. V underscore name. Yeah, small capital. Even that matters here. So yeah, it's been successfully run. And now let me go and see what exactly is the value that is available in my temp name. Select star from temp underscore name. Right? Cool. Now here I am going to see the value B. So in this way, okay, I can just say 99 here. So I'm ideally expecting that to get populated. This been executed. Now let me go and see the temp name. So I'm going to have Z here, right? So it's pretty much heavy on the concept side, because we are first the first time we are trying to create a stored proc, and we are going to also um, see the details on how to create an anonymous block on the stored proc input output, and it's quite heavy on the concept wise. But so this is the most fundamental class that could be taken on stored procs. But our intention is mainly concentrated on the JDBC side, right? So we are going to invoke the store proc which we have written first underscore sp from our Java program. It would be really simple. So let me delete all these things, and I'm going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to explain. So till this part I hope everybody would be clear, because it's nothing but just registering the driver and getting a connection. So once we get the connection, right, there is one more thing. So till now, till date, we have seen what exactly is statement and prepared statement. So in order to execute the stored process, right, so there has been another thing called as um callable statement, wherein it's just going to call the stored proc whatever that we have written. First underscore sp is the stored proc with two parameters, right? Two parameters. First one being the input and second one being the output, right? So I'll just say control one. It's going to give me a callable statement object, okay, and I'm going to do two things. So it's not like how we have done in our database. It's going to be uh, quite different from what we have done. So I'm just registering these positional parameters, and I'm going to give the key name and value name, and I'm also going to, so this is nothing but registering the first parameter, which is input, right? Now we need to specify what is the type of our output. So in order to do that, right, output dot statement dot register output parameters. I'm going to say second one is my output. I'm also going to say which type it is. Java dot SQL dot types dot, okay. I'm saying it's a varchar type, right? So it's going to convert the data that got from this stored into varchar, and it's going to present to me. It's going to give it to me. So the first step has been registering the input parameter. The second step has been registering the type of the output parameter. Now I am going to just execute this callable statement. So it's been executed. So once executed, right? So we are going to we can even get the data from here. String of two. What it is going to do is whatever is the output that came in the form of var, it's going to convert it into string and it's going to give it to us. So I'm going to say string name, and here I'm going to say name for the employee, right? This name. So yeah, so this is it, and now I'm trying to run this. So yeah, we got the name as B, and now I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to say 99. I'm going to say 9. So I should be getting uh, y as my output. Y as my output. I'm going to say 99, so it should be giving me Z as my output. So if you have n number of these output parameters, right, so you can register n number of positional parameters, and you also have to say the number of what is the type of output that is coming. So with this we can say that, so the preliminary session on callable statement has been done. So this has been the special syntax that we need to do. So call, so we are going to create these flower braces, and within flower braces we are calling this stored block. So these are the positional parameters, and we are going to set the positional parameters values. So I hope this is the topic. This is the complete discussion about callable statement. I hope you enjoyed. So thanks everyone. Thanks for your time. Happy learning. Thank you.